Police announced yesterday that 2 people have now been arrested after a string of anonymous threats to schools in Thunder Bay. Police received at least 13 threats to schools between mid-February and mid-April, most targeting Hammarskjöld High School. In 11 of those cases, the alleged threat led to a school closure, with nearby schools often temporarily placed in a hold and secure just in case. The other 2 led to an actual lockdown or hold and secure at the target school. The problem got so bad that the board started posting schoolwork online so students wouldn't fall behind because of the disruption. Thunder Bay Police declined to give any information about the accused and did not say what charges they may face, but police noted that the investigation is ongoing. Police have said the alleged threats came in through the Crime Stoppers tip system and involved warnings about suspicious packages and schools shooting. Some people urged investigators to view the threats as a hoax, but officers said they had to treat each seriously as a precaution. The Honourable Chrystia Freeland will be in Sault Ste. Marie today to discuss the unjust and illegal tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum and the benefits of the new NAFTA. A press release from MP Terry Sheehan indicates that the minister will highlight funding for the Sault Airport's airside power generation system at 11:30 this morning at the airport, and will also visit Algoma Steel later on this afternoon.
The Attorney General appears to be waging a media campaign on behalf of President Trump.
Yesterday, U.S. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler said Attorney General William Barr is taking unprecedented steps to spin Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation.
Rather than letting the facts of the report speak for themselves, the Attorney General has taken unprecedented steps to spin Mueller's nearly 2-year investigation. 1. He summarized the report and cherry-picked findings in his March 24th letter to Congress. 2. He withheld summaries written by the special counsel that were intended for public consumption. 3. He has briefed the White House on the report before providing Congress a copy, which has helped them prepare a rebuttal response for the President. And now, the evening before the report's scheduled release, the Department of Justice has informed the committee that it will receive a copy between 11 a.m. and noon, well after the Attorney General's 9:30 a.m. press conference.
Alberta's incoming premier says a law to repeal the province's carbon tax and another that will cut business taxes will be the first steps his government will take once in power. Jason Kenney has set April 30th for when he and his cabinet will be sworn in.
Work has already begun in planning to implement the agenda which Albertans endorsed yesterday. So Bill number 1 in that legislature session will be the Carbon Tax Repeal Act. Bill number 2 will be the Open for Business Act. We will also pass the first installment of the job creation tax cut in that first session of the legislature, part of a plan that will create at least 55,000 new full-time private sector jobs.
The individual returns to that minivan, takes out two 2-gallon cans of gasoline, a plastic bag containing 2 bottles of lighter fluid, the type of which you would use to light a charcoal grill or a barbecue, 2 extended lighters, butane lighters controlled by a trigger, and enters St. Patrick's Cathedral.
According to the New York Police Department, just days after flames ravaged the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, a New Jersey man was arrested last night after entering St. Patrick's Cathedral carrying 2 cans of gasoline, lighter fluid, and butane lighters.
As he enters the cathedral, he's confronted by a cathedral security officer who asks him where he's going, informs him he can't proceed into the cathedral carrying these things. At that point, some gasoline apparently is spilled out onto the floor. The St. Patrick's employee notifies 2 CRC, Critical Response Command, from the Counterterrorism Bureau, police officers from our Stryker team who are outside, that the individual went south on 5th Avenue and onto 50th Street. They catch up to the individual who's carrying the gas cans and begin to question him.